What's going on, people of YouTube? Listen, no intro, no nothing. We're gonna get straight into it, okay? Now, I had a whole reaction video planned and all that, but I said fuck all that because the video that I was talking about was describing like the top 100 basketball players of all time. And I'm like, fuck that. Why would I react to somebody else's shit talking about they top 100, top 10 players of all time when I could just tell y'all niggas my top 10 favorite players of all time or top 10 greatest basketball players of all time? So that's what I'm going to do, all right? I'm going to sit here and I'm going to go a little bit a cappella. If I got to look up niggas' accolades on my phone, then I'm going to do it, okay? But I'm going to go a cappella with it. I got my list right here. And then I was going to do a tier list, but I'm not going to do a tier list. I'm just going to put number 10, number 9. I'm going to edit it. I'm going to edit it for y'all, okay? But I'm not going to do 100 players. That's crazy. We would be sitting here for like 5 hours, and I'm not trying to do that. I don't even think I can name 100 basketball players right now. So I probably can, but it's going to take me a while. So we just going to do 10, okay? We going to do 10. It's straight forward, okay? It's straight 100%, okay? And by the way, this is an 100% accurate list right here. If you disagree with this list, then you're just not a basketball mind. You're fucking. You don't know basketball. I'm sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. You just don't know basketball. It's 100% accurate. So there is no disputing this in the comments, no nothing. If you're angry about it, fight me. Okay? So number 10, we gonna get, oh, and by the way, shout out to the Only Tops. We're gonna be hitting the Only Tops while we talk about it, okay? It's .5s, you already know, it's tobacco. It's tobacco, okay? But we gonna get into it, okay? So we gonna go from 10 to 1. We're not gonna start off with number 1. Why would I do that, bro? I'm gonna spoil it for y'all niggas. Why would I do that? So we're gonna start off with number 10, okay? The number 10 greatest basketball player to ever touch a basketball, he's white, okay? He's white. He's from the French Lick, okay? He played for the Boston Celtics from 1980 up to what, like 1979, 1980. Up until like what fucking the 90s. I don't know. He had a bad back. He had a bad back. But number 10, we got Larry Bird, okay? In my opinion, Larry Bird is the 10th greatest basketball player of all time. And it says a lot because he's a white guy, okay? Basketball is ran by niggas, okay? And this motherfucker was over here cooking niggas back then, bro. He was making niggas look retarded. Now, there's some people, you know what I'm saying? Me personally, 90s, 80s basketball, especially 80s basketball. 80s basketball was not fun to watch. The motherfuckers did not know what they were doing. It's not like how it is now. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, in terms of defense, it was way more aggressive. Motherfuckers couldn't pull off certain dribble moves because refs back then would call it a travel or call it a goddamn double dribble, even though all they did was just do a simple crossover or a hesitation. But Larry Bird, for the skills that he was limited with, he had a strap on him. He had a blicky on him. He was the only niggas at that time that would tell you what shot he was taking, what shot how he was gonna shoot it, and say you ain't shit you can do about it, and ain't shit niggas could do about it. He would tell you what he was gonna do, and then you would do it, and then you would have to just sit there and be like, shit, he really did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro. But on top of that, he also, I think he's an all-star. Let me look it up real quick. Not only he's a 3-time champion. He's a 2-time MVP. I think a 3-time Finals MVP. No, actually 2-time Finals MVP because I think Kevin McHale got one. Yeah, 2-time Finals MVP. You know what I'm saying? He's a 9-time All-NBA first team. I think a 2-time All-NBA second team. You know what I'm saying? He's made the All-Star game a lot of times, but it's the All-Star game. If you're Larry Bird, if you're the caliber of those niggas, you're gonna make the All-Star game a lot. So it's just common knowledge. But yeah, Larry Bird, in my opinion, he's number 10, okay? He's better than a lot of niggas. Out of 1,000 niggas, out of the 1,000 motherfuckers that play basketball, Larry Bird is the 10th greatest basketball player, okay? Now, number 9. Number 9, we got the big Aristotle. We got Shaquille O'Neal. Number 32, number 34, the most dominant big man to ever touch a basketball of our era, okay? It's a literal fact, okay? There's a reason why he's called the big Aristotle. The motherfucker is 7'1", 300 plus pounds of pure muscle. I just spit all over myself. Pause. 300 pounds of pure muscle, okay? And I guarantee you did not want to play Shaq when he was in Orlando because that motherfucker was basically a 325-pound Giannis. That motherfucker was bringing the ball up the court. That motherfucker was dunking on niggas in transition. He would get down on the block and dunk on any big man, anybody that was daring to get in the block with him, except for Hakeem Olajuwon. So Hakeem Olajuwon knew how to flop. But besides that, bro, we don't want to talk about him in LA either. When he was in LA, he was basically unguardable. He was the most unguardable player to ever touch a basketball. All he had to do was get the ball in a block and fucking post you up, and there's nothing you can do about it. What are you gonna do? We're gonna grab him? Grab him, he's gonna dunk right over you. What are you gonna do? Try to body him up? Nigga, he's 350 pounds, my nigga. He's gonna fucking demolish you. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You gonna foul him? Okay, you foul him, okay? If you foul Shaq 40 times and he takes 50 free throws, he's at least hitting 25 of them, okay? So yeah, that's still bad, but bro, it's like you're not stopping him, okay? You're not gonna stop this man. Like my nigga, Shaquille O'Neal in his prime was the most dominant big man and the best big man in the NBA. It was a simple fact. Like nobody could debate that. So that's why I got him number 9. And on top of the accolades, we already know we got an MVP. Should have had 2, but you know, Steve Nash wanna steal shit. He got 3 rings, 3 finals MVPs. You know what I'm saying? He's really that nigga, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to the finals. He did play with Kobe Bryant, but bro, Kobe Bryant was like Kobe Bryant was not the best player on the team when Shaq was there. Shaquille O'Neal was clearly the best player on the team, my nigga. He was averaging what, 33 points per game, 14, 15 rebounds, like 3 blocks per game. I think he got a triple double one time when he got like 15 blocks. This was back in like the Magic days. He got like 15 blocks or some shit. Like, yeah, like this motherfucker is him. He's also been the All NBA first team 8 times, and he's an Olympic gold medalist. Okay, he's won a gold medal, okay, for the USA. And I think this was when I think this was this like during like after the dream. I think this is after the Dream Team, yeah, because I don't know when they started making it so you can bring like you know what I'm saying, because I know back then if you was trying to go in the Olympics and play for the USA, you couldn't be in the NBA and play for the USA teams back then. You had to be like a college student or like just now getting drafted into the NBA to qualify some shit. But then after that, you know what I'm saying, the Dream Team shit happened and professional basketball players were finally able to go into the Olympics. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, Shaq still got him his, you know what I'm saying, his rings, his accolades. He's arguably the greatest big man of all time, but we all know he's not. But he's on my list at number 9, okay? Now number 8, he just made this list, okay? He's a newcomer in this list. He's going to stay, and probably by the end of his career he's going to be a little bit higher in this list. But we got Stephen Curry, okay? Wardell Stephen Curry the 4th. I don't know if he's the 4th. I just said that shit. And my shit went out. What the fuck? But I don't gotta explain who Steph Curry is. He's the greatest shooter to ever touch a basketball, the greatest light-skinned basketball player of all time. Okay, you know what I'm saying? He has 4 rings. He has a Finals MVP. He arguably should have had 2, but Andre Iguodala stole one from him. And you know, Kevin Durant. When Kevin Durant was there, he was arguably the best player on the team, especially on those Finals runs because he was giving LeBron a run for his fucking money. He's an all-star. He's been an all-star, a shitload of times. He's been an all-NBA first team, a shitload of times. He has the record for the most three-point makes. I think he holds the record for the most threes made in a row and like in consecutive games. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on. Like, it's Stephen Curry we're talking about right now. Like, the only nigga to stop LeBron from winning at least 7 championships. Tim Duncan, and Dirk Nowitzki are the only niggas of this era that were able to stop LeBron from actually going for like 7 or 8 rings. You know what I'm saying? Because if the niggas didn't exist, LeBron probably be the greatest basketball player of all time right now. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? He's also part of the best shooting backcourt in NBA history with the Golden State, with Clay and all them niggas. You know what I'm saying? He's part of one of the greatest dynasties of our era. Like, I don't gotta explain who Stephen Curry is. Okay, Stephen Curry is what was I at? He is the 8th greatest basketball player of all time, okay? And like I said, by the end of his career, he'll probably be number 5, number 6, number 7, or he might stay at number 8. I don't know. Some niggas will keep him at number 8, but me, you know what I'm saying? He's number 8, bro. He's one of the greatest basketball players of all time. I'm sorry. And second greatest point guard of all time, and I'm pretty sure you know what number 1 is. I don't gotta explain it. Number 7, okay? Moment of silence. Because it's the Black Mamba, okay? Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant. Okay, I probably just got a lot of people triggered right now. But Kobe, in my opinion, and not even my opinion, this is an 100% accurate list, okay? So if you disagree with me, you're just not a basketball mind, okay? Kobe Bryant, okay? Kobe Bryant is 7th on my list, and I'm about to explain why when I have to go through the next 6 players that I have ahead of him, okay? But Kobe Bryant, he has 5 NBA championships. He has, I think, 2 Finals MVPs. Does he have 2 Finals? Yeah, I think he has 2 Finals MVPs. He has a MVP. You know what I'm saying? Even though he should have got 2 because, you know what I'm saying, Steve Nash want to steal niggas fucking MVPs and shit. Top 81, one of the greatest scoring performances, or not even the greatest, not even one of, it's the greatest scoring performance in NBA history. We don't have footage of Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points, and even then he was scoring 100 points on niggas that were like, basically like he was a foot taller than everybody. So it was like, my nigga, I don't want to see a nigga dunk for 48 minutes, bro. What Kobe did against Jalen Rose was fucking crazy. It's crazy because he had to get that 81 points for them to win the game. If he didn't score 81, they would have lost. It was just the craziest part because this motherfucker is scoring more points than everybody on the goddamn team. Or more than half of the points than everybody else on the goddamn team. So it's like, bro, the fact that he was able to pull that off is crazy. He's also part of one of the greatest dynasties with Shaq, Kobe, Phil Jackson. You had niggas like Ron Harper coming in, you know what I'm saying? Derek Fisher, you know what I'm saying? Rick Fox, you know what I'm saying? That squad, you know what I'm saying? They was cooking. He's made the All-NBA first team 11 times, bro. 11 times in the All-NBA first team. I think he's made the All-NBA defensive, 9 times? I gotta fact check that. But he's been in the All-NBA defensive and All-NBA first teams list a lot of times, okay? So he's a well-versed defender. And he is a well-executed nigga on the offensive end. You know what I'm saying? Rest in peace to the Black Mamba and Gigi, okay? We can't forget Gigi, okay? Rest in peace to that man, okay? That motherfucker was a killer. He is the reason why motherfuckers have a killer instinct in the NBA. He's the reason why people like Devin Booker, the reason why motherfuckers like Kyrie Irving. He's the reason why motherfuckers he's the reason why niggas have a killer instinct and even love the game of basketball because of the way Kobe Bryant went about playing the sport of basketball. So he's done a lot for the sport. He's never going to be forgotten. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, but I'm sorry, you're number 7th on my list. I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. I'm sorry. Okay, number 6, and this is gonna get very, very, very controversial in a little bit. It's about to get very controversial. Okay, I gotta light this up before I say this because y'all motherfuckers is about to go for my head. You got AC going on in the background. Like, I don't even think y'all niggas is fucking with me right now because I got Kobe at number 7, but I gotta explain it, okay? I gotta hit this real quick before I say it was number 6. Number 6 is Tim Duncan. I know, a lot of y'all niggas is probably like, how the fuck is Tim Duncan better than Kobe Bryant all time, okay? Now, the way I got my list constructed, I'm looking at greatness, okay? I'm looking at who got into this league and had a greater and better career, okay? And in my opinion, and this goes for everybody I just named earlier, okay? In my opinion, Tim Duncan had the better career and had a greater career than Tim Duncan. Just think about it, okay? Tim Duncan, he has more MVPs, okay? He has more Finals MVPs, okay? I think he has 3 to Kobe's 2. He should have got 4, but Tim Duncan had to go crazy in 2007 and Kawhi Leonard had to go crazy in 2014. So it was like, you get what you give, my nigga. So it's like, but even then, he got 3 of them shits. He got more MVPs. He got more all defensive team selections for a nigga that never won Defensive Player of the Year. He's one of the. I think he's the only. He's the only player to have over 10 All NBA defensive selections and still never win a Defensive Player of the Year, which is fucking crazy. Like, bro, and just like Kobe Bryant, he did it all on one team. Okay, he did all of that. He accomplished all that with Greg Pop, and in that whole organization since day one. When did he get drafted? 1998? No, he got drafted in 1997 because he won the championship in 98, 99. Yeah. So he got drafted 1997, 1998. So yeah, boom. Like, but he did it all on one franchise. He didn't leave, even though he was close to leaving at one point. I think he was supposed to go to Orlando. He didn't leave. He stuck it out. He stuck it out with also niggas that were drafted in the second round. Like, I'm not no disrespect to Tony Parker and Manu Ginobili, but them motherfuckers got developed. Okay. Manu Ginobili, to an extent, he was already like his own nigga. He was doing shit overseas. But Tony Parker and all, like, yeah, like you got developed, my guy. You still a guy. You still a professional basketball player. But if y'all niggas wasn't playing with Tim Duncan, y'all niggas wouldn't be winning shit. I'm sorry. So boom, you know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan, in my opinion, and he's just a professional. Okay, he's just anybody who want to play with Tim Duncan. At one point in Kobe Bryant's career, nobody wanted to play with Kobe Bryant. Everybody loved Kobe Bryant, but nobody wanted to play with Kobe because he was wilding. He was over here talking shit to his teammates, trying to ignite like a fire in them that they didn't have. He was trying to fucking push to go for another championship. Like niggas was not fucking with Kobe, okay? But with Tim Duncan is a professional, okay? He's not in the media a lot. He's a celebrity, but he's not really like going crazy and shit. He sticks to his basketball. He reads his books. You know what I'm saying? He sticks to his fucking tradition or his game plan while preparing to play basketball. You know what I'm saying? That same old bank shot off the glass, hit him with a little, you know, shimmy every now and then. If niggas want to say I'm not fancy, hit him whatever, you know what I'm saying? A hook shot in the block. You know what I'm saying? Basic shit. And that shit wins you 5 championships. And 3 Finals MVPs and 2 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just I like he had the greater career. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to tell you. Like, Kobe Bryant, if you want to say who's the better player, who's the better basketball player, obviously it's Kobe Bryant. I mean, it's debatable with Tim Duncan because Tim Duncan is one of the greatest defenders of all time. But same with Kobe Bryant. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about greatest of all time, greatest accolades and everything involved, you got to put Tim Duncan over Kobe Bryant. I'm sorry. You have to. It's just a simple fact. Okay? And on top of the fact, Tim Duncan fucking beat Kobe Bryant in the playoffs more times than Kobe Bryant beat him in the playoffs. So that just got it out there that just got it out. You know what I'm saying? That just ends it right there. That just ends it right there. I'm sorry, okay? But yeah, he's what was that? Number 7? Yeah, Tim Duncan's number 7, my nigga. Was I number 7? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. No, that was number 6, okay? That's number 6, okay? Now we going to the top 5, okay? Top 5 greatest basketball players, dead or alive. Take it how you want. If you, like I said, this is a 100% accurate list. So if you disagree with me, bro, fight about it in the comments, okay? Because I'm not changing it. It's 100% accurate. I'm sorry, I can't change it. Even God wouldn't change this. I'm sorry, bro. So number 5, we got Bill Russell, okay? I cannot not put Bill Russell in the top 5, you know what I'm saying? Bill Russell is one of the greatest basketball players of all time and a pioneer for the sport, if not the pioneer for the sport, okay? Without Bill Russell, you wouldn't have niggas like Michael Jordan. You wouldn't have niggas like LeBron James. You wouldn't even have niggas like Julius Erving. You wouldn't have niggas like Magic Johnson. Bro, he did a lot for basketball back in the segregation days, my nigga. He was playing basketball when Jackie Robinson was still fucking struggling to play baseball, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You was playing basketball when Martin Luther King was out here doing walks and doing motherfucking marches, my nigga. He was over here playing basketball during a time where there was a lot of racial discrimination going on, and he had a smile on his face and won 11 championships, okay? 11. He holds the record and is probably gonna hold the record for life, okay? Number 6, and on top of that, number 6 is retired all throughout the league. You can't win number 6 unless your name's LeBron James, or unless you had number 6 on before he passed away. You know what I'm saying? Bill Russell did a lot for black people, period. Fuck basketball. He did a lot for black people, okay? The first black coach to win a championship. The first black coach in an NBA, and not even an NBA, the first black coach, period. He was the first black coach to coach any basketball team, whether high school, college. He was the first black nigga to do it, okay? You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, not only was he, you know what I'm saying, 11 championships, he's also one of the greatest rebounders, one of the greatest defenders of all time. I get it. He played in the 60s and in the 70s. So a lot of what niggas accomplished back then is going to have a heavy asterisk on it because this was during the time when the league was getting its identity. But still, like 11 championships is a little fucking crazy, man. I'm not going to lie. It's a little insane. I think the only niggas he lost to was Wilt Chamberlain and what was that white? Bob Pettit? Yeah, I think he lost to Bob Pettit. But like, yeah, like, bro, like Bill Russell, he's number 5 all time. Because without Bill Russell, you wouldn't even have majority of the motherfuckers on this list. Not even majority. You wouldn't have a lot of motherfuckers that are on this list. Okay? A lot of motherfuckers that are on this list wouldn't be playing basketball right now if it wasn't for Bill Russell. Okay? But he is number 5. Okay? And I'm pretty sure we can all agree he's going to stay at 5 because all the other people I'm about to name are way better than him. Okay? Number 4. Okay? Number 4. Number goddamn 4. We got Irving Magical Johnson, okay? Pause. Because I know some of y'all niggas be wildin'. But Magic Johnson, he's the 4th greatest basketball player of all time, okay? Now, Magic Johnson, I don't gotta explain a lot with him. He did a lot for the game in terms of an entertainment standpoint. He made the game fun to watch. Him and Larry Bird made basketball fun to watch for niggas in the 80s because before he got to the league, even when he was in the league was full of drug addicts, a bunch of hotheads that just wanted to fight and, you know what I'm saying, get high and play basketball all day. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody in the league was like that. You got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar or Lou Alcindor at the time. He was just wanting to play basketball. Wilt Chamberlain, Jerry West, they just wanted to play basketball. Pete Maravich, he just wanted to play basketball. Julius Erving before, and he was in the ABA. Moses Malone, when he was in the ABA, they just wanted to play basketball. Artis Gilmore, he just wanted to play basketball. I'm pretty sure majority of them niggas indulged in cocaine every now and then. Probably Kareem. Kareem probably did some little bit of blow back then, but we're not gonna talk about it. But bro. Magic Johnson and Larry Bird got to the league, bro. Specifically Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson got a fucking championship his first year in the league and carried his fucking team in the finals. For the last, I think not the whole entire series, but when Kareem got hurt and he had to play center, that motherfucker carried the team. He was the best player on the goddamn team as a rookie. Okay, so he did that as a rookie. Boom, wins the championship. And then nigga never looks back after that. Nigga fucking creates a fucking dynasty. He creates a goddamn juggernaut of a fucking franchise with the Lakers. He puts Jeanie Buss on the map. You know what I'm saying? He puts Jeanie Buss on the map. You know what I'm saying? He puts the Lakers on the map. He got niggas selling out fucking arenas and shit, making them mad bread for these niggas. You know what I'm saying? Magic Johnson also innovated the point guard position. He is the reason why point guards, even now, are like 6'7", 6'6", and above. Because, bro, this motherfucking Magic Johnson was a gazelle at the point guard position, bro. He was a 6'9" gazelle. He was 6'9", could bring the ball up the court, can facilitate the offense, can score a little bit, and he could get rebounds, bro. He was scrappy in the paint too, bro. He wasn't no little bitch. Even you know what I'm saying? That smile be deceiving niggas. That hairline that he got back then, that shit be deceiving niggas. That little smile he be giving niggas. You know what I'm saying? He be running up to the court. You know what I'm saying? Doing flashy passes, thinking that he's just some flashy nigga. No, this nigga will get down and dirty too, bro. This motherfucker was not friends with Isaiah Thomas for a while. This motherfucker hurt Isaiah Thomas' feelings. And Isaiah Thomas is one of the toughest niggas to ever play in the fucking 80s, bro. And he hurt that nigga's feelings, bro. Like, come on, bro. This motherfucker can have a cold heart too. You know what I'm saying? That smile really deceived niggas. It deceived Isaiah Thomas. And look, his fucking heart was broken. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, Magic Johnson, not only that, he got 5 championships. I think he got 5 MVPs. Like, this motherfucker is him, bro. I don't gotta explain who Magic Johnson is. This motherfucker is a 6'9" demon. He's the fucking original demigod. He was a goddamn demigod without a jump shot. You know what I'm saying? His ugly ass jump shot. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker was really out here cooking niggas, bro. He was cooking, oh shit. He was cooking Larry Bird. He was cooking Isaiah Thomas. He was cooking MJ at one point. You know what I'm saying? Before MJ became the greatest basketball player to ever touch the goddamn fucking Spalding basketball. You know what I'm saying? He was giving him buckets too. You know what I'm saying? He was giving that nigga buckets. He was giving Julius Erving buckets. He was giving Moses Malone buckets. He was giving fucking Pete Maravich buckets. He was giving Dominique Wilkins, Clyde Drexler. He was giving these niggas buckets. Ain't nothing niggas could do about it. So Magic Johnson is the 4th greatest basketball player of all time. Like I said, I already explained everything. I already said what I gotta say. I don't gotta say no more, okay? Number 3, the 3rd greatest basketball player of all time. I literally just said his name a few minutes ago. My boy Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Mr. Skyhook, okay? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the 3rd greatest basketball player off of one goddamn move, okay? He did this move his entire basketball career and won 6 championships. I think 5 MVPs, been to the All-Star game 19 times, averaged 30 points per game throughout the course of his career, almost throughout the entire course of his career. Is number 2 all time in fucking points in all-time points. You know what I'm saying? This LeBron James passed the nigga, but for a while we all thought that record wasn't gonna get broken until LeBron James, you know what I'm saying, became LeBron James. So boom, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, my nigga, he's the 3rd greatest basketball player of all time, and it's not even a debate. He's the best center of all time in terms of pure accomplishments, accolades, and his stats too. This motherfucker was the greatest scorer at the center position of all time, next to Wilt Chamberlain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not even a fucking debate. Arguably, he's better than Wilt Chamberlain because Kareem was doing this shit on big men that were actually seasoned, like niggas like Moses Malone, Daryl Dawkins, Bob McAdoo. He even was cooking Wilt before. He was cooking an old Wilt too. You know what I'm saying? So boom, he was doing this on big men that was seasoned, you know what I'm saying? So arguably he's better than Wilt. I'm not gonna say he's more dominant, but he's a better scorer than Wilt. He's a better scorer. He's the greatest scorer at the center position of all time. He has the most rings. I think as a Laker, he has the most rings. He's won the most rings. Next to Magic Johnson and shit. He's also, you know what I'm saying, got the most all-star selections behind LeBron James because LeBron James is fucking LeBron James. You know what I'm saying? Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is arguably one of the greatest Milwaukee Bucks of all time because before Giannis got there, this motherfucker Kareem Abdul-Jabbar got these niggas a championship. He was playing with Oscar Robertson, but Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was the best player on the team. It wasn't even like a fucking debate. Like, he was the reason why they won a championship. You know what I'm saying? So Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, he's one of the most accomplished players, period. He's won championships in high school. He's won championships in college. I think he has 4 fucking championships in college. He's got his jersey retired in the UCLA Raptors, in the rafters and shit. And he's accomplished in the NBA. He's one of the only basketball players, if not the only basketball player, to be accomplished in all assets of the sport, or in every level of the sport of basketball. That's high school, college, and fucking the pros. So boom, he's 3rd all time. I don't gotta say no more. It's Kareem Abdul it's Lou Alcindor, my nigga. The motherfucker fought Bruce Lee, my nigga. Like, I don't gotta explain who this motherfucker is. It's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, my nigga. We're at the final 2, and I'm pretty sure who y'all niggas know who the number 2 is and the number 1 is. It's just who I got it ordered, alright? Now, before I say who number 1 and number 2 is, I'm a 21-year-old basketball fan, okay? I'm not a fanatic. I'm not a goddamn savant. I can't sit here and tell you the X's and O's of what the fuck goes on in the NBA, okay? I just look at it on the TV. I tune into the games that I want to watch, the players that I want to tune into, and I watch the games. And then I'm also a historian to an extent because I also am interested in how the sport was in the 2000s, the 2010s. Well, I was watching it in 2010. So the 2000s, the 1990s, the 80s, and even in the fucking 50s and 40s when the shit first started. So, before I, you know what I'm saying, say who number 2 is, I just want to let y'all niggas know where I'm coming from, okay? I'm just the nigga that watch basketball, okay? I'm just the nigga that watch the sport of basketball just like everybody else, okay? So, with that being said, number 2 is LeBron James. Like I said with the whole Tim Duncan and Kobe Bryant situation, a lot of niggas probably just got pissed and just disliked the video and left. But let me explain, okay? LeBron James... And I'm pretty sure y'all know who number 1 is too. It's Michael Jordan. Like I don't gotta sugarcoat that. I'm not gonna suspense that. I'm just gonna tell y'all who the fuck it is, okay? It's Michael Jordan and LeBron James, okay? But before I explain why Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time, let me tell y'all about LeBron James, okay? LeBron James is the greatest all-around player of all time. Okay? He is the only basketball player where you can look at him and say he can do everything. You can ask him to do anything and he's gonna fucking do it, okay? LeBron James is also the most accomplished player of all time. Okay? He's made the most money. He's played the longest. He's fucking branched out the sport to fucking everywhere. Like you can go anywhere. LeBron James is everywhere. He's in China. He's in Greece. He's in fucking he's in Slovenia, my nigga. He's all around the world. Everybody knows what LeBron James is. So boom, with that being said, you know what I'm saying? He's also the greatest teammate that you can ever have on your team, okay? This is a fact, okay? LeBron James knows the X's and O's of everything. Like I said, I was watching interviews before this. Motherfuckers be saying that LeBron James be calling out other niggas' plays. And he don't even be needing to look at their playbook. I probably play this nigga in 2K, and he'll be able to call out a play in 2K that I don't even know how the fuck I'm running the fucking play. And he'll be able to call the shit out. That's how much of a basketball savant LeBron is. That's why I say LeBron is the... That's why I say LeBron James is the greatest all-around player of all time, because he can do it all. Whether that's playing defense, whether that's blocking shots, whether that's having to play on-ball defense, having to play off the ball, whether that's him having to run the offense, whether that's him having to play off the ball. He can call out plays. He can run in transition. He can guard 1 through 5. He can play 1 through 5. If you have him play, you can have him play center, bro. You can have this nigga play center and still build a team around this nigga, bro. Like, that's the crazy part, because nigga, I made a video about LeBron James like a few months ago, and niggas was in my comments saying LeBron James can't play, he can't grab rebounds, he can't play point guard, he can't do this. I'm like, bro, this motherfucker literally played point guard when Russell Westbrook was out, when they had Russell Westbrook. He was playing point guard. He was playing center. When he was in fucking Miami, he was playing power forward. When Chris Bosh was out. When he was in Cleveland, his first few years in Cleveland, he was playing shooting guard. What the fuck are we talking about? This motherfucker can do it all, bro. Like, there's a reason why he's #1 in scoring, bro. There's a reason why he's almost about to pass Magic Johnson, or I think he passed Magic Johnson already, for assists. There's a reason why he's the greatest fucking playoff player of all time next to Michael Jordan. This motherfucker is a goddamn different breed in the playoffs. I've seen it with my very 2 eyes, bro. This motherfucker LeBron in the play. That's why I don't even be watching LeBron in the regular season, because I've seen what he can do in the playoffs, bro. This nigga is the greatest playoff performer of all time next to Michael Jordan. It's a simple fact. This motherfucker averaged almost 40 points per game against the Golden State Warriors without Kyrie, bro. This motherfucker put up 14 straight points on the Detroit Pistons to close it out in overtime or double overtime to bring these niggas to the finals, where he ended up losing. But he scored 14 straight points on one of the best defensive teams of that era, okay? This motherfucker came back down 3-1 against the greatest regular season team in NBA history, bro. So when niggas try to sit here and say LeBron James can't do this, LeBron James can't do that, LeBron James sucks, LeBron James is a fraud, LeBron James is a fucking phony, this, that, I'm like, bro, you don't watch basketball. You don't. It's just, you don't watch basketball if you can sit here and say that LeBron James sucks, or that LeBron James is not clutch, or that LeBron James is not this, or that LeBron James is not that. If there's one thing you want to say about LeBron James that he's not Michael Jordan. And I'm about to get to Michael Jordan right fucking now, okay? Because as much as I just went hard for LeBron, I gotta go hard for Jordan. Because as much as y'all niggas love LeBron James, he's not better than Michael Jordan, okay? And I'm about to explain why, okay? Michael Jordan, okay? He got drafted in what, 1984? 1984, 1985, okay. You know what I'm saying? Let me settle down a little bit. Let me smoke a little bit because I just went crazy. I just went crazy because like, you don't understand. I'm not a LeBron fan, but I have a lot of friends that hate LeBron. Like that just don't like LeBron for some reason. Also family members that just don't like LeBron James. And I'm like, how do you not like this, man? This motherfucker is a basketball savant. Every time I watch LeBron James, I'm like, wow. Even now when I watch LeBron James, I'm like, wow. How the fuck is he still able to do this? But Michael Jordan, okay? Michael Jordan was drafted in 1984, 1985. He was the third pick. You know what I'm saying? Arguably should have been the second pick and went to Portland, but niggas wanted a big man and they picked up Sam Bowie. But I don't work for this Portland Trailblazers organization, so I can't give you the X's and O's on why they did that. But boom, okay? Michael Jordan comes to the league, okay, boom. He cooks niggas, okay? First year in the league, cooking niggas, okay? He's doing Michael Jordan shit, okay? He's jumping out the fucking gate, you know what I'm saying? Averaging 20 plus points per game. I think, how much he averages first year? Like almost 24, 25 points per game? Some crazy shit as a rookie? And he brought these niggas to the playoffs his first year in the league? His first year in the league, these niggas were fucking bottom feeders before he came to the league, okay? And he comes here his first year, and he brings him to the playoffs. Now, granted, he lost, okay? Second year in the league, okay? Hurts his fucking ankle, okay? They got this nigga on minutes restriction for basically the whole season, okay? Boom. Third year was when he was activated. Third year was when Larry Bird was calling him Jesus. Third year was when Magic Johnson saw this nigga and was like, oh, God. We're in trouble, okay? Because, bro, this nigga dropped 61 points on Larry Bird. Broke the record for the most points in a fucking playoff game as a third-year player on the best player in the Eastern Conference at that time. Larry Bird fucking dicked his ass. Pause. Okay? Did him dirty, okay? Even though he got swept, Larry Bird called this nigga Jesus. He called him Jesus. So what the fuck are we talking about? After that, it was over with, okay? Michael Jordan knew he was that nigga when Larry Bird was calling this nigga Jesus, okay? Now, he goes a few years losing. He loses to the Detroit Pistons 3 years in a row, 2 years in a row. He gets his body right. He gets Scottie Pippen, tells that nigga, yo, you need to develop something because I can't just be sitting here getting my ass fucking busted up by Bill, what's the nigga name? Bill Laimbeer, Dennis Rodman, and Joe Sally, my nigga John Sally. I can't be over here getting my ass busted every fucking play and you just sitting here not doing shit. I need you to do something. And then Scottie Pippen started doing shit. And then Michael Jordan went on to average 30 plus points per game for almost 9 years straight. He went on to win 6 MVPs. He went on to win 6 finals MVPs. He went on to go 6-0 in the finals. Three-peated twice. Not once, twice. Three-peated twice. The greatest playoff performer of all time. What's the record that he has for the most points? Well, he has 65 points in a playoff game, my nigga. Like, come on, my nigga. 30 plus points per game for 9 straight seasons, 35 plus points per game score in the playoffs and in the finals, bro. You can also have him play point guard. There was a stint where he was playing point guard and he went 25, 30 games straight, averaging 25 plus points or 30 plus points and 12 assists per game, my nigga. So if you want to tell this nigga to facilitate the basketball, he can. He just doesn't want to because he's better at scoring the basketball. Okay? He's the greatest scorer of all time. He's the greatest scorer of all time. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. You can say LeBron James got all the points. I don't give a fuck. Tell LeBron James to average 35 plus points per game over the span of 9 years, bro. 9 years. And win. Not or average at 35 and then lose or lose in the third round or lose in the finals or lose in the first round or not the first round, lose in the second round. No, we want you to fucking win. Bring the championship, nigga. You did that 6 times, bro. 6 times, bro. 6 times. And in the finals, it was basically over. Anytime Michael Jordan got to the finals, you weren't going to win, okay? Because he went undefeated. So nobody won. The fuck? He made sure nobody won because he never brought it to a game 7 ever in the finals. Never. If it got to a game 6, he was clinching it. You were not winning. It was over with, okay? And on top of that, He has the most successful shoe brand out of any basketball player that came out of the NBA. Niggas is still wearing Jordans to this day. Even when niggas was in the league, he had other niggas wearing Jordans. He had other niggas wearing Jordans. Other niggas was wearing his shoes. He was cooking niggas that were wearing his shoes. Buying his shoes, putting money in his pockets. So what the fuck are we talking about? Michael Jordan, not only that, bro, not only that, that nigga has more scoring titles than LeBron. He has more All-NBA selections. Actually, he has more All-NBA defensive selections than LeBron, because LeBron got more All-NBA selections because he's fucking played in the league for 20 fucking years. Michael Jordan retired twice. Or 3 times if you want to count the Wizards. Well, yeah, niggas is going to count the Wizards because niggas is niggas. But like, yeah, my nigga, like, Michael Jordan is the greatest basketball player of all time. And and this is the most important reason why, okay? He's done more for the sport than LeBron James has. He's done more for the sport than anybody that I named. Well, besides maybe Bill Russell, because like I said, without Bill Russell, there wouldn't be no Jordan. But he has done so much for the sport in terms of his culture when it comes to the shoes, in terms of his impact on bringing the sport overseas. When the motherfucking Dream Team was developed, bro, he had every goddamn country coming out to see him play. Every country. China wanted to see him play. When that motherfucker went to when he played against what was Arvydas Sabonis' team? I think they was with Russia at the time. When they played with them niggas, bro, niggas wanted to take pictures with him. Motherfuckers was over here watching his highlights, trying to be like him in other countries. Motherfuckers was watching him in other countries. Bro, Michael Jordan had other niggas overseas watching basketball before there was like actual, like, you can go on the internet and do it. Yeah, that niggas actually tuning into Chicago Bulls games. There was so many people tuned in that as soon as Michael Jordan retired, the fucking ratings went down. The ratings plummeted. Nobody was watching basketball no more because there was no Michael Jordan. The only people that were watching basketball were actual basketball NBA fans at that time or Chicago Bulls fans. But Michael Jordan, when Michael Jordan was playing, the whole world was watching. Everybody was watching. This was a time before social media, you know what I'm saying? So he really had the world. It was like he was God to most people at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because imagine with internet now. Like with internet, you can see this nigga on Instagram. But back then, there was no Instagram. The only time you could see him was in a Chicago Bulls jersey or when he's doing some rich nigga shit. You know what I'm saying? He had that much of an impact on the NBA. He had the NBA in a chokehold, bro. Like bad. Like it was all Jordan. All they did was advertise Jordan. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of that, he did a lot for the sport because when he retired, you got niggas like Vince Carter jumping out the gym. You got niggas like Chris Bosh coming in. You got niggas like Kobe Bryant coming in, idolizing him. You got niggas like Allen Iverson coming in. I'm not gonna say he idolized Michael Jordan, but you know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure Michael Jordan was one of his favorite players growing up watching basketball. You know what I'm saying? So boom. He inspired a whole new fucking genre of basketball coming into the league. You know what I'm saying? And then you got niggas like Kobe Bryant coming in, niggas like LeBron James coming in, and they changed the game, you know what I'm saying, as they go on. You know what I'm saying? But Michael Jordan was like the blueprint for that, bro. He was the blueprint. You know what I'm saying? Also, while editing the video, I forgot to mention one more thing about the LeBron James, Michael Jordan thing. Okay, I'm a little calm now, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a little late. But Michael Jordan was the undisputed best player in basketball at the time he was playing, okay? And what I mean by that is LeBron James, okay? When LeBron James was playing, when he first came into the league, obviously it was the same shit with Jordan. When he first came into the league, there was niggas better than him, okay? Then by 2007, 2008, LeBron James established himself as one of the best, if not the best player in the league. But he still had motherfuckers like Kobe Bryant. He still had motherfuckers like Dirk Nowitzki. He still had the motherfuckers, even D-Wade at one point was seen as better than him. You know what I'm saying? So you had players at one point that were better than him, or that were saying, you had players at one point that were, you know what I'm saying, and people were in the media saying that they were better than him. And even then, they were better than him at some point. Like D-Wade got a championship before LeBron. Dirk Nowitzki got a championship. He beat LeBron to get his championship. You know what I'm saying? So people were saying he was better. Kobe Bryant, a lot of people at that time were saying Kobe Bryant was the best player in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? So And even when LeBron James got past all that, motherfucking Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, you got players like that coming into the leagues, you know what I'm saying, challenging LeBron's spot. It was never like that with Michael Jordan. As soon as Michael Jordan dethroned the Detroit Pistons, Michael Jordan was the undisputed best player in the NBA. There was nobody better than him. There was nobody more competitive. Fuck, I can't speak. There was nobody better than him. There was nobody that was more competitive than him. And then there was nobody that was winning more games than him. Okay? He was the undisputed best. He was on the best team. He was the best player on the best team, putting up the best stats in the NBA, playing the best defense in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? It was no debate. But I'm gonna go back to the original clip. But I just went on a little tangent. That's my top 10 list. That's why I got Michael Jordan number 1. You know what I'm saying? I had to end it off smooth because I had to go crazy for LeBron. Because some niggas, like I said, some niggas hate LeBron. I don't know why. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'm out. Peace.